Hey, Holly Fuller, we've got quite an event going on here at ModCon. What's happening?
Yeah, so we have put this event together. It's for caregivers. So we have numerous, almost 50 vendors out here today with resources for care for the elderly, all the way from end-of-life care, information about our greater optimal wellness, better known as GLOW. We are partnering with them today, the city is. And that is actually how we found out that there was a need in our community for this, just from feedback that comes from through the GLOW program. And so we decided we just needed to offer this to the community. We needed to pull some resources together. We have an excellent keynote speaker today. Suzanne Blankenship is her name. And so then we're going to have a panel discussion later this afternoon after lunch. And we'll be talking about legal issues, end of care issues, and also fraud prevention, especially for the elderly.
Seems like this is kind of taking a cue from Homeless Resource Day, right?
Well, yeah,
bit?
so it is similar in that we have, resources available under one roof. And that's oftentimes when you are the caregiver and you're trying to find help for your elderly parent or loved one, whoever that might be, it's kind of hard to navigate that system. There's a lot of resources out there, a lot of options, and so we thought if we bring everybody under one roof, then that would be helpful to those caregivers.
And this is the first time it's been held, right?
It is. This is our first one.
And is it something that's going to become an annual event? Or?
Well, we'll see what feedback we get from the community. If there's a need for that, we certainly will.
Yeah, and how many resources are here?
Almost 50.
Wow.
I think we had 48 at last count. So, so we just sent invitations out, and we have response from quite a few that are here today.
That's good. And I guess this is the kind of thing where maybe a mother, father, grandfather ends up in a home, or maybe they end up in their children's home, right?
That's correct. We had two ladies that came through a while ago that are here. They're in that situation. One of them is with her family, with her parents, looking at moving them out of their home into another facility. And then she kind of laughingly but truly said, I may need to pass some of this information off to my kids because they're going to be doing this for me one day.
That's true.
So,
you got to kind of think ahead with this.
Yeah.
Thing. And then when you don't, you end up with an elderly person in your home. There are also people that can help with that, right?
Absolutely, yes. And it's always better in these situations to plan ahead and know what your resources are, even if you don't need them right now. You know what is out there, and not having to make decisions and kind of a crisis of the moment.
Yeah, and there are people that can give you a break, maybe come in and let you go out and shop.
Yes.
So that's good to have it all under one roof. Unfortunately, the big problem with this is by the time a lot of people are watching this, it's over. But I understand the city of Longview is going to put together a list of the vendors who are here.
Yes, that's true. It will be available on our website, longviewtexas.gov, and then that will be available. And of course, if anyone wanted additional information after the event, they could certainly call me at Partners in Prevention, and I would be glad to help them or direct them to who has the answer to their question.
No? Anything you'd like to add?
No, just we're happy to do this for our community. There's elderly people here, and we love them, and we want to make sure that they're taken care of, and so we want to equip their caregivers to do that in the best way they can.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay.